said, "Thus saith the Lord thy God, my hand is against this land, this people." The vision was so intense that I thought I was actually in an earthquake. Tremendous cracking noise again, and I saw the city literally being torn to pieces, cars being thrown off the highway. I saw buildings collapsing, explosions and fires. I saw a fault line running basically near the Chicago River, went right under Chicago all the way south towards St. Louis. And I looked back east, and the Lake Michigan was coming back. It was a wall of water. A wall, not a wave, a wall of water that I was able to measure 15 stories high. And it hit the downtown Chicago area. Most of the big skyscrapers had weathered the earthquake. When it hit the downtown Chicago area, I saw these buildings engulfed in this wall of water. They began twisting. I could hear the steel girders screaming. The buildings vanished in the water and were gone. The city was gone. And I thought, well, the pilot can land in Milwaukee. Milwaukee was underwater, destroyed. I thought he could land in St. Louis. St. Louis was underwater, destroyed. The Great Lakes will run all the way into the Mississippi Basin and down the Mississippi all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, destroying every city along the way, lastly getting New Orleans. When the earthquake strikes Chicago, it will knock people off their feet in Detroit, 300 miles away. You're a lot closer to that, aren't you? It'll destroy an area of roughly 500-mile radius of the city of Chicago. Know that the Midwest was an earthquake zone in those days. But I heard some interesting things from Christians in Ontario, Canada. They told me of visions they had of an earthquake striking their area and then water destroying their towns and wiping them away. They saw the Great Lakes rolling into their area before they came back. Then I learned that the earthquake will cause the Great Lakes basin to tip. When it tips, the water will run out and then it'll run back. That's how it became a wall of water.
This is a map put out by Forbes in 2017. This map predicts coming climate change.
Then we're attacked. Thermonuclear war. Big earthquake strikes Chicago. That triggers it. I didn't know it then, but I saw the big earthquake strike the Midwest. After that, within 37 days, the Russians and the Chinese with their allies will attack us, taking advantage, because the United States will seem to be, well, broken. The earthquake is so massive it causes massive disruption. They take advantage of it.